All
Very
right.
good.
Okay, we're great. Awesome. Well, thanks, like I said, for making time to join us today, Karen. Just a few questions on what your experience has been like working with us. I know you're getting close to the end of your full program, and you've made some incredible progress. So
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for trusting us to work with you. I really appreciate that. It speaks a lot to me. But just to kind of dive in real quick, before you started working with us, where would you say like the status of your health and your fitness was?
So I've always I've always gone to the gym. I've always worked out. I've always done cardio. I've always followed a program designed for women for years, as far as I can remember. And I even worked with a personal trainer in person years ago. But before I joined Vegan Fit for Life, that's basically what I did is I just okay, here's your program, and you're going to follow this program, and that's that. I wasn't 100% happy with my progress because I'm putting in the work and things aren't changing for me. So physically or mentally. So yeah, that's where I was.
Okay.
wasn't truly happy.
Weren't
Doing the
happy.
work, wasn't happy.
Yeah, no, and being happy is huge. What would you say like your biggest challenges were and frustrations before starting with us?
Well, as I mentioned, it's just not seeing any progress. So putting in the work day after day, ridiculous amount of cardio, I will admit, and strength training 6 days a week, cardio 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week, sometimes double cardio, because that's the mentality that I was on, and I thought that's where I needed to be.
Right. Yeah, that's a lot of cardio. And so despite doing the exercises and doing that much cardio, you just still weren't seeing what you wanted to see.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would be frustrating for sure. I can relate.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. So when you decided to work with us, what prompted that decision?
So I found you on one of the groups in Facebook, Clarissa,
Okay.
and your post really hit home, really resonated with me. And I just said, you know what, I think I need to reach out. And I think I entered a drawing, if my memory serves me correctly. And I won like a percentage discount off of a membership.
Okay. All right, cool.
So I said, you know what, I'm going to sign up. I'm going to actually trust the experts who are also vegan and can help me with the nutrition aspect, because I knew at that point that something's missing. I'm doing all the work. I should say I have a thyroid issue. I am an aging woman, so I have all of these things like coming against me, or maybe not against me, but like I'm fighting through. So I wanted to just, throw in the towel and listen to some experts to hear their guidance and see what I can do to move forward.
Right. No, that's amazing. And you're right, like everything starts changing and the low thyroid throws a wrench into things. And yeah, so awesome. So what stood out to you though about us? Like, why did you pick us out of all of the thousands of coaches on Facebook?
Vegan, first and foremost. You understand about nutrition. You understand, about protein and where to go to get it. And it's just listening, or maybe not listening. Well, yeah, listening, because you had weekly meetings that I would listen to the replays, listening to the education that you were giving to the group, free of charge, right? Just for the group. And I just thought, well, this is definitely a woman who, has it together and has an understanding and knows, the science-backed, what it's like to be a vegan, maturing woman struggling in the fitness industry, trying to get better, trying to improve health and well-being.
Right. Yeah, no, that's amazing. I'm so glad you connected.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Talk to the experts, right? Like I just wanted to trust the experts.
Right. No, that's amazing. And it's such an honor that you decided to put your trust in us. I really appreciate that. So, thinking over the last few months with us, well, haven't you been with us for like 8 or 9 months now? You're almost at the full year. Yeah.
Yep. I think 10 or
10?
maybe even more.
Wow, time goes fast. So thinking about like the last 10 months, what are like what stands out to you as far as like takeaway pieces? Like what is the most important to you?
Well, I have learned to give myself some grace. I have learned through Coach Louisa specifically that, you know, I might not be seeing progress, but I'm definitely making forward progress with everything. I mean, I started at pretty much the weight I am now, but my body is completely different. I have definitely shed fat and I have built muscle, and I just have a better understanding of cortisol and sleep, the importance of sleep, and the importance to back off of the cardio. You don't need to do 7 days a week cardio. You just don't. You know, just don't. Nutrition. I've learned a lot about nutrition, and you know, before I was vegan, I was of course aiming for a ridiculous amount of protein, and that's just not. It's not sustainable forever, really. And now I have the better understanding of really what my body needs to function properly.
Right.
But one of the biggest pieces for me is stress relief, because I feel like I've learned how to kind of compartmentalize, if for lack of a better term, and to just like to put it away, and to just work through my issues. So stress relief, and really understanding and relating to how that moves forward. I don't know if that makes sense, but for me, that's where I'm at.
Yes, no, that makes a ton of sense. And honestly, like what you described is really what we love to see in our clients. Like, yes, the weight loss transformations are cool. Yes, it's amazing that your body composition is entirely different, but you have the mental pieces now, because a huge part of why things didn't work before is because you didn't have the mental piece. Yeah. Yeah. So when we can make that connection and help facilitate that change, then we know we won, and we know you'll have it, you know, you'll be good from here on out, you know, once you graduate the 12 months. So that is super exciting. I wanted to ask though, I know when you came in, you were doing all the cardio and all the workouts. I don't remember, what did your nutrition look like at that point?
I was aiming for 100 grams of protein and really wasn't looking at carbs or fats, but I was counting calories, and I was trying to keep it on the low side of calories.
That's what I
with
thought.
Again, the nutrition aspect of the Vegan Fit for Life program. I've just learned that you don't need to do that. Like, you can eat more and be better. It's just, don't be afraid to eat. As a matter of fact, I just got a bump on calories just today. So we're
nice.
good.
That's awesome. Yeah, we have to have food. And I think you've been on trainings before where we talked about the whole restriction aspect and how that's just, in the long run, it's hugely detrimental to not just our progress, but to our health.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, so you're eating more, you're still losing some body fat. So that's amazing.
And I feel good. I really do. I really feel good. I feel strong. My workouts are great. You know, the exercises through the app, I mean, they're super easy to follow. I like how the programs are designed. It gets my brain moving, and I don't have to think about, what do I have to do today? Like, it's just there, it's written for me, and I just, follow the instructions.
Yeah. And then that's another further stress reduction for you.
You got that right.
So, like going forwards, when you're ready to go off on your own, do you feel that you have the skills and the tools that you need so that you can be successful long-term?
I do, 100%, yes. I'm so much better off today than I was like 2 years ago, really. Even a year ago, because I was just learning. And in all honesty, when I first signed up for the program, at the beginning, I was like, yeah, what did I do this for? It's kind of second guessing myself. And then as I worked through the program, I was like, oh, this is why I joined. It's awesome. It's so much information and support through the groups that I just, I feel great.
That's amazing. I'm so happy to hear that. So if you had, say, a vegan friend that was kind of floundering around and didn't know what to do, what would you tell them about joining with us?
Oh, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Like, just give it a go. Just first of all, sign up for 6 months. If you're not sure, You know, put your foot in the water and just get a feel for it, and then you'll be hooked. Because like I said, I mean, I've seen and felt amazing changes for myself and others, you know, so it just move forward, fall off the fence, fall forward, sign up.
I love that, fall forwards. And it's so true. Sometimes that first step that we take is like the scariest because it's so unknown, but that's often, you know, the step that we have to take in order to really succeed.
Yep, absolutely. I'm glad I signed up, for sure.
Yes, you sound wonderfully happy with the program. I'm so glad that you had such a wonderful experience and made so many positive changes.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you for your time today, Karen. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.